Have you ever noticed that the UK tax year ends on the 5th of April and thought to yourself, what a random date, why doesn't it end on the 31st of March? Actually, why doesn't it end on the 31st of December? Most of the world aligns the tax year with the calendar year, so why does the UK use this seemingly random date in April? Well, wonder no more. Today we're unpacking this strange but fascinating story behind the UK tax year. Today, January 1st feels ubiquitous as the start of the year, and so feels like it should be a natural choice for the start of the tax year. However, for most of English history, the 1st of January wasn't the start of the year. For centuries, the English New Year began on, interestingly, March 25th. This day was called Lady Day or Ladies' Day. It was a major Christian festival marking the Feast of the Annunciation. Lady Day wasn't just religious, it was also the first of 4 major quarter days used for paying rents, settling debts, signing contracts, and paying taxes, with the other quarter days being those that are shown here. Midsummer Day, 24th of June, Michaelmas, 29th of September, Christmas, 25th of December. That's right, Michaelmas. Who knows what it was? If you know what Michaelmas is, please leave a comment below. As the first quarter day, March 25th also marked the start of the tax year. Up until the 1700s, Britain used the Julian calendar, which, per the name, was introduced by Julius Caesar. Now there was a problem with this calendar, it was slightly wrong. It was off by about 11 minutes a year. Now this might not sound like much, but every 125 years or so, it added up to a whole day. By the 1500s, the calendar was roughly 10 days out of sync with the solar year. This caused huge issues, especially for calculating religious holidays like, say, Easter. So in 1582, under the direction of Pope Gregory XIII, most of Europe switched to the Gregorian calendar, mainly because they were Roman Catholic. As for Britain, back then, England, since it wasn't part of the Catholic Church, they decided to make a point and didn't make the switch for almost another 200 years. In those 200 years, that difference grew by an entire day, so England at the time was 11 whole calendar days out compared to the rest of Europe. In 1752, Britain finally threw in the towel and adopted the Gregorian calendar. But fixing the calendar required something quite dramatic. They now had to delete 11 days from the year. In short, people went to bed on September 2nd and woke up on September 14th. Yes, that's right, 11 days simply vanished from history. Now here's where tax enters the story and where it gets a tiny bit more complex. Before the calendar switch, the tax year started on March 25th, but if the government kept this the same, then after removing those 11 days from the calendar, they would lose 11 days of tax revenue. And as you know, governments don't like losing money. So what did they do? Well, instead of keeping the tax year on March 25th, they instead shifted it forward by 11 days. March 25th plus 11 is April 5th. So the tax year now ended on the 5th of April, which is the date we all know and love, with the new one starting on April 6th. So why does the tax year start on April 6th? In a nutshell, it's because that date is entrenched in centuries of history. Yes, your taxes follow a timeline set by medieval astronomy. Out of interest, do you think the UK should move its tax year to the 1st of January, or do you think we should keep history alive and leave it on the 6th of April? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you found this video interesting. It's something different to what I usually do, so if you liked it and would like to see more, please let me know in the comments or leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. See you in the next one.